Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, and if you're not new here, hello to you too. My name is Soka and I'm here to talk about planning, scrapbooking. Well, I don't really do scrapbooking. I do like junk journaling. It's almost like scrapbooking. So today's video is supposed to be my junk journal flip, and this was yesterday. And then I was supposed to edit and upload it today, but I'm filming it today because yesterday I had a really bad toothache and I did not feel good. But I feel so much better now after taking some ibuprofen. We are going to be talking about my junk journal. She is massive. Look at that. I didn't finish the last pages because I couldn't keep it open. This is my junk journal from 2021 to 2022. I've been into junk journaling since I was a kid, but I didn't take it seriously until I got older. So let's talk a little bit about this notebook here. This was a plain notebook that I bought in a store. It's like a Etsy version of a physical store in a random mall I visited, and I saw it and I thought it was beautiful because of the binding. This is the binding here. It was handmade. It's beautiful and I had to buy it. It was like 20 something bucks, and it supported a local artist. When I first started this journal, I wanted it to be a memory keeping one. The first few pages I didn't fill it because I thought, why should I? So we took like a little honeymoon here. It's more like a baby moon because I was pregnant. I think 20 weeks pregnant here. We went to Orlando and we stopped by Madame Tussauds in Orlando and took a bunch of pictures with the wax figures. They had so many celebrities, and it wasn't our first time at a Madame Tussauds. We also went to the New York one, so we knew what to expect, but each wax museum have something different. And look at my husband here with Jackie Chan, and these were my favorites. The one with E.T. phone home. And then the same trip, we visited a noodle bar. It was a Dragon Ball Z noodle bar. It was so cool. They had everything Dragon Ball Z. My husband, he's into that, so he had a lot of fun. And the pho there was so good. So this was like a simple page. We were still on vacation, so I put vacation, just a bunch of washi tape. And then I did this July 28th, August 1st, 2021, Orlando, Florida, and I drew the orange. So here is the tickets. Well, my ticket from Providence to MCO, which is the Orlando airport. I just remember that we were like, first it was like an hour not overlay. What is that called, babe? Layover. And then it turned to 5, and then it turned to 8. And here I just put down some happy planner stickers and wrote down a little bit of what happened. So this is us at the airport right here, going there. Flights delayed, ready for vacay, birthday spent at the airport. It was my husband's birthday. And then we finally got to Orlando at 3:55 a.m. Finally made it, and we just ate some fruit. I think we ordered some IHOP because it was the only thing open at that time because I was so hungry, and we went to sleep when we got to our destination. So here's Epcot. When I junk journal, I use whatever I have. I don't go out and buy whatever that suits that occasion, if that makes sense to you. So everything you see here is either scrap paper or flyers I got on the trip. This I made on my iPad and I printed it out on sticker paper. And this is just a bunch of pictures that I took food-wise. We were doing the Food and Wine Festival, and I think they do it for a few weeks. So we tried out some food. We got the Dole Whip. We got some Joffrey's. Yeah, Joffrey's Coffee and Tea Company. And then this is still Epcot here. We went into the aquarium. It was fun. We did the Nemo ride and everything. We went to the Mexico Pavilion. This was the Italian. This is when you walk in, you see the big tennis ball. And then this is just a picture of me and my hubby. So these letters here where it says Explore Epcot, they're just single letters that I put together on a paper. Then I cut around it and I glued it on here. So we love Epcot. Epcot is our favorite. There's a Chinese pavilion. Then the Japan pavilion is pretty fun too. And I like their shops. They have a bunch of cool stuff. But we didn't buy any snacks from the Chinese one because you can find the same things at the Asian store for a cheaper price. We went to the London pavilion. I think this was the aquarium again. And then this was France. This is where Ratatouille was. So this notebook is not in chronological. This notebook is not in chronological order. It's very random now. So this was our anniversary day, and I created this page for the day we got married. This paper is from, oh, it's falling apart. These are the corner sticky things, frame corners. So this paper is from Michael's, I believe. It's scrapbook paper, and I just glued a picture of me and my hubby here. This was part of the scrapbook paper. It's very beautiful. This day we went to we went to a park, but it has like water surrounding it, and you could like just walk around, look at the peaceful water and stuff. This was for my son. I created these 2 pages while I was on maternity leave, while my son was sleeping. I wrote down what happened, picture of him when he was in my belly, him at his first doctor appointment, him when he was in the NICU, and this was me pregnant, folding his clothes. We laundried his clothes before he was born. We were putting it away to get him prepared when he comes home with us. This was the days of the hospital times. I was inducted. Yeah, induced. I was induced. Inducted. I was induced. It's been a long day, okay? It's really late. I was induced for like 3 days, and then my son finally came. He has the same birthday as his cousin, by the way, and I just wrote what happened. I wanted to breastfeed, but my son, he had a tongue tie. That was me sitting on the ball. So he had a tongue tie, and it was hard for him to latch onto my breast, so that was difficult to deal with. Here, when I was first induced the first day, I was really thirsty. So they gave me a little water bottle. It was so cute, and they wrapped it in a little diaper, and called it a diaper cozy. So here's when my son was in the level 2 nursery. They call it level 2 nursery now. It's not the NICU anymore, but we visited him every single day until he came home with us here. I was so happy. Actually, everyone was happy. My husband was happy. He passed his car seat test, and he got to go home with us on Thanksgiving. That was so cool. We were so grateful and happy. It was so funny. The doctor told us that we could take him home that day, and my husband's like, I could just hug you right now. And she's like, please don't. And it was the time of COVID. She was like, please don't do it. Okay, so here, I didn't know what to do here, and I had a bunch of happy planner stickers that I don't use on the daily and didn't really care for, so I just covered a whole page with them. Here's just some adventures I had with my son. We brought him out to get some fresh air. This is just a random photo of me being silly. All right, so now we're jumping back to vacation in Orlando. We went to Icon Park. It's very well known in the Orlando area. It's really fun. So much you could do there, so much you could eat, so much you can see. You could bring your kids there. Very kid friendly, family orientated. They had this Ferris wheel that we didn't get to go on, but we got some Mr. Mango, which was so good. They put like lime juice, mango. Are you okay, babe? Yep. Lime juice, mango, some tahini. I love it. Even especially when I was pregnant, it was like the best thing ever. Here's just some scrapbook paper, a picture of me and my hubby. Then we went to Galaxy's Edge in, I think, Hollywood, the park, Hollywood Studios. This was our first time going there because that's when they recently built it, and my hubby, he's a big fan of Star Wars, and he was so excited to see everything. I thought it was okay. Didn't get to do everything and see all the characters walking around. Yeah, it was raining really bad. You could see me in my poncho.
Kylo Ren scared you.
Oh no, that was the first time.
Oh yeah.
That was when we went a while ago.
Yeah.
I think 2018 or 2019. Yeah, so so before there was Galaxy Edge, they had like a little Star Wars area where you can take pictures with the characters. I didn't know much about Star Wars at all. Like, I know a little bit of it, what it was about, but I didn't know any of the characters. But we took a picture with Kylo Ren, and he was in his character, and he was like, "Come to the dark side." I'm like, "No." I was like, "No, I don't want to go. You scare me." And I was really scared. I wish I had a picture to show you guys. I made these 2 pages for my grandma that's dedicated to her. She passed away from COVID and COVID complications. And it was a really sad time for the whole family. She didn't get to meet my son. I was pregnant when she passed away. Rest in peace, Grandma. These were our maternity photos. You can say we took them ourselves on auto. What do you call that, babe?
What's that?
When the pictures take pictures of themselves? Autopilot? I don't know.
Automatic, I guess.
So we had the camera set on a timer, and it took pictures for us. And that's how we did it. We did it at the park by our house. I just did a little love story. Me and my husband. I ripped a piece of scrapbook paper and I glued it on there. I used a bunch of stickers I had and printed these photos. This was when me and my husband first met. We started dating. Then we got engaged. Then we got married. And then my sister and brothers took these photos for us right here when we got married. And then we had our son. This is us visiting him in the NICU. I just gave birth. These are the days before I gave birth. Not days, like weeks before I gave birth. This was actually the day before I gave birth right here. My last belly shot. And then this was the day we did our maternity photos. I wanted to do something fun for like a pregnancy update, but it didn't turn out the way I wanted to. I didn't really like it, but when I look at it now, it looks kind of cute. But yeah, I skipped this page. Here is just very random. And then this was really fun to make, actually. I used a bunch of my floral stickers. These are all scrapbook paper that I cut up with a scissor, squiggly lines, and I taped it around. And then Sunflower Power, Spring is in the Air was from a flyer. And then I just threw all of my flowery stickers onto there, and it looks really cute. This is from Animal Crossing. So cute. Here's just a journal page. This is another random journal page. Bunch of pictures of me and my husband. And these are old tab dividers from the Happy Planner that I just cut out. So this was before my son was born. This was actually my birthday. The day before my birthday, we went out to eat at Chili's. I had a gift card and I got a free dessert for my birthday. And then we went to watch Shang-Chi. Look at me showing off my belly. And I really love doing this. This is the movie tickets. And then this is the Chili's gift card that I used, that I kept. This was fun. I really miss these days. We went and took pictures with Santa. My son was 3 weeks old. Oh my goodness. He grew up so fast. He's not even that small anymore. He fell asleep right before we were going to take pictures with Santa. So I have a picture of him and Santa pretending to sleep. Let me just adjust the camera. So this was our first date after giving birth. We went to go see Christmas lights. It was so fun. I got to put on some makeup. I was really excited about that. My father and mother-in-law, they watched our son, and we got to go out to eat, and we enjoyed ourselves. This was a little pantry challenge I challenged myself to, and I documented it. It was really fun to do this. I used Skinny Washi for these, and then for these I used index cards. Here are just pictures with my son. This is when my Canyon Ivy started acting weird, but we solved the problem. These footprints and handprints, they're from Hobby Lobby, I believe. So here's the pictures with Santa. This is where he's pretending to sleep, holding a storybook. So for the background here, I used wrapping paper. Here's my baby shower. It's not what I want it to look like because my printer was acting funny, but you know, It came out decent. This is when we went to the aquarium. And then I got into K-drama when I was home with my son. And I watched Hometown Cha-Cha because my sister recommended it. I really like it. I watched it like 5 times already. It's one of my favorites. I even ordered these stickers from Etsy. So cute. I used the envelope that the stickers came with and the wrapping paper as well, where you can see it says K-drama addict. And then I wrote down a favorite quote. Here it's just very, very, very random. I just put a whole bunch of homies green stickers that go together. And then I wrote down like some notes here. Some journaling notes. I journaled here. Then I took a bunch of pictures with my family with a Polaroid. Look at my son sleeping. Oh my goodness. He grew up way too fast. Me and my husband throwing up the peace sign. This is when we went to visit my cousin-in-law and her family, which is also my family. This is when they met Vincent for the first time, and everyone took pictures with him. My son was so happy because he got to chew on so many people. And one of the teenagers called him Ashy because he was. So we had so much fun there. So these 2 pages are supposed to be Disney related because my son was wearing the Winnie the Pooh shirt that he got from one of my friends. So that was fun to do. This was our first time at Disney, way before we had our son. I had a bunch of Disney stickers for some reason. Okay, so at this point in my life, I was very addicted to these. The hummus tomato toast from Dunkin'. Oh my goodness. I ate it like every single day. I don't know. It tasted so good. So I made a page about that. I cut this out of the Dunkin' cardboard that the hummus toast comes in. And I just put a bunch of coffee stickers up here from the Happy Planner. I think it's from the Happy Planner. And then I had like a little toast with a gap tooth or missing tooth up front. And I drew this right here. It's supposed to be a tomato, but I don't know. It looks weird. Here, I made another page for my grandma. Then this was us at the zoo a few years ago. I used a bunch of stuff that I've been hoarding and I put it all together using glue, of course. Notes from my friends on my birthday, when we went to see John Wick in Orlando in May 26, 2019. Star Wars stuff, pictures I took of nature, pushing. And then here's just a little scrapbooking moment. Just moments in my life. My grandma again on my birthday, flowers. I miss these times. I feel sad now going down memory lane. Here's another junk page. I just put a bunch of stuff I've been hoarding here. This is actually a card, the Chihuahua. A card I got from a sticker trading friends. A bunch of stamps that I got in the mail. Every time I got a mail from somebody, I saved the stamps. Like random packaging. Notes when I order stuff from Etsy. Ipsy. You ever heard of Ipsy, the makeup subscription box? I keep their cards that they send. Just random stuff, you know. And then here, yes, I did save a lot of movie tickets from over the years. And I had ephemera, so I stuck it on there. It looks pretty cool. For the background, I used a car dealership mail. Again, I was into K-drama. This was my Secret Romance. It's not dubbed in English or anything. So here is 2 pages for my son on Easter. We don't really do Easter, but my sister, she does. And she told me that she made an Easter basket for my son. So I wanted him to hang out with his cousins. Sorry, I feel like I'm falling off here because I'm getting tired. But I just wanted to get this video done. But yeah, my sister told me she made him a basket. She put so many goodies in there. She put clothes, she put toys, she put formula because formula was expensive. Oh my goodness. But yeah, this is him on Easter. I just wanted to keep that memory. So this is the same day, Easter. He saw his cousin. This is his cousin that he has the same birthday with. And then these 2 are my cousin. They're my uncle's kids. I don't know what you would call that. Would that be his great cousin? In my culture, we just call them his cousins too. And then I really miss my grandma this day. I remember I drew this whole thing. It took me a few days, but If you can see all the detail, these are all hand drawn except for the washi tape up here. And then I colored it in, and then I did a little junk journal page for her. This is me kissing her. This is, I think, when she got her perm. Then here I did a little dedication pages for me and my husband for our wedding. I just love this. This is a whole page in itself. I bought a book of ephemera, of lace ephemera. So I cut it out and I glued it on here, and I thought it was fitting for this photo. It started falling apart, but I wanted to document our vacation when we went in 2019. This was actually our honeymoon. We went to Renaissance Orlando at SeaWorld. We stayed there. Staying there is like a whole vacation itself. You don't even have to leave that place to have fun. They have everything there. So this is just the flyer of the place that I kept, and a picture of my hubby outside. These are more pictures of that vacation. Here is a post from my hubby and my son. It says Super Dad. I used scrapbook paper that looks like wood in the back. And then this is just a family post for summertime. This was fun to do. This was made for Father's Day. I used textured paper, scrap paper that I had lying around. This was really fun to do. So the background here, you could see it's a mail I got from one of my friends, planner friends. And I used washi tape on the edges to lay everything down to make sure it was all flat. I used these see-through stickers from the Happy Planner, and I had some junk journal stuff. This is the stamp from that mail. And then I had these Trader Joe's macaroon packaging that I loved and I kept. This was really random. So for the background of this one, I used a flyer for the grocery store, and I just placed a whole bunch of ephemera I had on top of it, and it looks so nice. I love this page. This one I used a bunch of musical scrapbook paper and a lot of vintage washi. So I used the grocery store flyer again for the flowers. This was for Mother's Day. I had a bunch of these Kiss Love mason jar stickers. I have so many stickers. I just wanted to use it all up, and it says Happy Mother's Day. These leaves are washi tape. And then I did another family post. I do a lot of these family pages, just very random. I just like to use up everything I have. This was a card, the swirly thing that I got in the mail. So this one was an emotional one because I wrote what I was grateful for. It looks very dark, but I promise you it's not. So I wrote, grateful and happy for the family I thought I could never have. And I put these definition papers here, happy, grateful. You can get these on Amazon. And I just have a bunch of pictures of me and my son with my husband. These are from Amazon too, I think. These flowers. Okay, so this one's pretty cool. I used a feminine hygiene packaging, and then I just threw in a bunch of space stickers I had in my collection. Another space one because I had a lot of space stickers. So the background is pretty cool for this one. What I did was I stripped every piece. I ripped it into strips, and I just glued it on there for the background. I'm not sure if you can tell that I did that, but that is so cool. You can tell I had a lot of time on my hands because I was home with on maternity leave. I started experimenting with a washi background, and I kind of like it. This is not usually my style, but I thought it was pretty cool. Some of the stickers here are transparent, and I feel like it gives it a really cool effect. Then here, I wanted to do the color green, and I thought it was pretty cool too. So I just used whatever green I had, whatever neutral green, and I stuck it on here. I even used the green tea package. Here, another space theme. So I used a bunch of sandy looking paper and I glued it here. You can see like all the textures. They're not one paper, they're more than one. And then I used whatever leftover space scrapbook paper I had, and I glued it on here. And then I stuck in a bunch of space stickers. And then I had these astronaut stickers from when I was sticker trading, and I just put it on there, and I thought it was pretty cool because astronauts in space. And then I put some Pokemons here, and I called this astronauts playing Pokemon Go in space. So this one is really different. I had a lot of vintage stuff, you can see here, and I went with the color pink. This was a dividing tab from the mini happy planner that I had lying around. This, I don't know what I was doing. I just wanted to go with like a green leafy flowery theme, and I put love grows. And this is really random. I just used a bunch of stuff I had here. I really like that washi tape, the white and black. I used that a lot. This is from a mail I got from Nordstrom. Actually, this was wrapping paper. Oh yeah, I remember now. My husband, he bought me earrings for Mother's Day from K Jewelers. And this was the wrapping paper, and I kept it and I glued it on there. And then UPS, of course, they always miss you. I don't think they like try to deliver your package at all. I think they just put the sticker on the door. So this was free ice cream day at work. I kept one ticket here, and you could see the ice cream truck. We went outside. I got to the Oreo ice cream, and that's my hubby. Oh hey, you're great. This is when we went to Braintree. This is the mall. First time at that mall. My husband wanted to get I think a computer there or something. I forgot. A computer piece. I discovered Minoso, the store. That was my first time seeing that store, and I took some pictures there. I was sitting on their couch. I bought some Bear stuff, and I kept the packaging and I glued it on here. So this was my son's first ultrasound appointment. His doctor referred us because I think he felt something on his back, but it was nothing serious. He just wanted to make sure that everything was okay. This was a picture of him at the appointment, me and him on the bed. So for this one, I used the washi tape that one of my friends sent me via mail. I used some Happy Planner stickers, fun day. And I used some vintage paper for the back here because this picture I took of the board looked pretty vintage, so I thought that would be cool. So yeah, that's everything in my old junk journal. I love junk journaling, and if you do too, please subscribe. You will see more of this type of content in the future, and also some planner stuff if you're into that too. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you for being here and bearing with me. I'm actually pretty tired, but I'm gonna go on and edit this video so I can get it up, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.